Hi there, it's Kalymnios from the Thought Gym, here helping you become your superhuman self. This series of videos is all around movement. So this is about how can we move our bodies a little bit more, maybe first thing in the morning, maybe during the day when you've been sat down at your desk for a while. So what I call them is 5-a-day movement flows. Why am I calling it that? Well, because we're often told about eating 5 a day in terms of fruit and vegetable, but not always in terms of movement. So the way it's going to work is these are only 5 minutes long. There are 5 exercises and you do each exercise for 30 seconds, which means you do each exercise twice. There are different series in this whole movement repertoire, from a foundational piece to a mobility piece to a stretching piece to a strength to a more of a HIIT training, even to a Qigong inspired flow as well. So there are many different ones, and the way it works is that you either take 5 minutes and you just do 5 minutes. So maybe when you wake up in the morning, just before you brush your teeth and jump out the door, you do your 5 minutes. Or if you've got 10 minutes, you can do it twice or stack a second one on. Or if you've got 25 minutes, maybe you stack 5 together. So it's really up to you how you do it. They're going to be individually set as videos, but then they'll be all stitched together in one long flow as well. So you can actually do this as an entire thing with one video. But really the idea is you just do 5 minutes, and if you've got 10 minutes, you stack a second one, 15, you stack a second one, a third one. Also, there will be, with some of the exercises, more like beginner, intermediate sections and more advanced sections. So where appropriate, the screen will be split and you'll have the beginner section on one side, or beginner intermediate on one side, or intermediate advanced on the other side, depending on the particular exercise. So do what you can, and there'll be a timer as well, so you'll be able to just follow along with the timer, and the idea is not to think about it. If this isn't the first time you're watching the video, no need to watch the introductions and the exercise explanations. You can just jump straight into the exercise. But we're going to get started by showing you the different exercises for each of the routines, and then the routine will be after that. So the video will be longer than 5 minutes. So without any further ado, let's get started. Welcome to the cardio section of the 5-a-day movement flows. This one will be 2 levels, if you like, because they may be a bit challenging, some of the exercises. So just to illustrate what the first exercises are, first one is jumping jacks, so that's jumping like this. The regression could be just stepping from side to side if it's too much for your knees, okay? Stepping from side to side. Okay, that's the first one. The second one will be mountain climbers. So this will be where you're in your plank position and you're running on the spot, either from side to side or forwards like this. The regression could literally be on your knees and coming forwards like this. Or another regression might be if you want to go against a wall or a bench or something, and then you can run that way. So that's the second one, which will be mountain climbers. And the third one that we're going to be doing is butt kicks. So this is where we're running, trying to kick our heel towards our bottom. Doesn't matter if you get there or not. I have a little injury in my knee, so I'm not going to go too fast. The regression is not running, okay, just doing it this way, okay. The fourth one is going to be jumping, is going to be burpees, okay. So burpees are quite challenging, and we can do it in a number of different ways. One way to do it is to do a push-up burpee. So we're standing at the front of the mat here, we come down, we jump back all the way to our push-up, we jump forward and we jump up, okay? You can do it with jumping squats, so it can be wider, and you can jump back and do it that way. Or you can do it jumping back and not pushing up. That's also another option. And then the other option is also to maybe just come down, step back, step forward, okay? So that's probably the version I'm going to show in the beginner version. So that's the fourth one. And then the fifth one is high knees. So the full version will be running on the spot like this. The other version will be just coming up, or you can even put in a twist like this as well, okay? So the video should be side by side, and they should be showing which one we're doing in which situation. So hopefully all that works out for you. And again, the timer is going to be there for you. Okay, remember you can always do a simplified version on the other side of the screen. I'm showing the more accessible versions of some of these exercises, okay? This is quite an intense one, this 5-minute cardio. I'll be sweating by the end of it, I'm sure. Mountain climbers. Again, you can go to opposite elbows if you want, or just same elbow, mixing it up a little bit. It's a good one for the core as well as the cardio. Butt kicks coming up. Okay, so running on the spot. You know, be mindful of your knees. If you've got like a little trampoline or rebounder, these ones are really great to do on that. I've got one, but I didn't want to demonstrate it on that today. But this is what we want to do. Onto the burpees. These are tough. You can always miss out the push-up, or do the push-up on your knee, or do it gradually. However you want to do this is up to you. And then high knees, or at least as high as you can get them. Whew. This is just the first round. How are you feeling? Keep going. Even if the knees drop, try and get them up. 10 seconds and we go to jumping jacks. Okay, stay with me guys. Stay with me. And back to the jacks. If you're needing to take the regression, the easier option, even though you started with the harder one, it's fine. Just keep moving. Doesn't matter. Mountain climbers coming up next in 5 seconds. Starting to feel it. Definitely starting to feel the sweat. It's amazing what 5 minutes can do to you. That's it. Starting to feel it. Butt kicks. Do what you can with butt kicks. Take the easier option if you need to. Especially if you're feeling it in the knees, try and do this on carpet or something soft on the grass. Be great. Onto the burpees. Next round of burpees in 5 seconds. Very hard to talk whilst doing this one, that's for sure. I tried to mix it up with some where the feet come out to the side and some where they're in the middle. So up to you. And then onto our high knees. Okay, it doesn't have to be super high like this. I mean, if you could do it as high as possible, then keep going. that would be good. But just do what you can, pump those arms. We've got the last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, well done. Thank you for doing this 5-a-day movement flow. I hope it's made you feel a little bit better. And remember, you can stack the flows, do them repeatedly throughout the day, morning, at work, when you come home, just before you go to bed, whenever you want to do it. If you've got 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever it is, and stack them on. So be sure to check out the other videos in this series so that you can get all the benefits. And remember to connect with me online, social media or otherwise, The Thought Gym, Harry Kalymnios, that's where you're gonna find me. Cheers, bye-bye.